Good morning, class. So today we are good morning. So today we are going to study about the commerce now. Okay, we have already seen the two parts, industry and commerce. So we will see commerce now. What is commerce? See, what is commerce? Commerce directly or indirectly helps in the smooth functioning of, or you can say for the distribution of goods and services which are produced. So if these services are not there or these things are not there, then why the producer will produce these things? So what happens? Commerce helps in the distributions of goods and services, and if these goods and services are not distributed to the ultimate customer, or it does not reach to the ultimate customers, then there is no mean of producing those goods. Okay, so you can say commerce refers to all those activities which helps in directly or indirectly helps in the distribution of goods and services to the ultimate customers or consumers. Okay, so if I say, for example, see, goods are produced in the one corner of the country, or it is produced, thousands of goods and lakhs of goods or units of goods are produced in the one corner or one place. Okay, it is not produced everywhere. If it would have been produced in everywhere, then there was no need of distribution of goods. But you see the cars, bikes and all that are produced in the different states, and they come by transportation method. Okay, in trucks and all, they load up and they come to the different areas, or they are being distributed from one place to another. So why it is going on? Why it is done so? So that the goods which have been produced could reach to the consumers. Now, if you see, so the goods are being produced in the one area. Now, and the customers are living in a different part of the country. So this is a country. Okay, suppose this a big part is a country, and goods is being distributed from here to here to here, each and every places. Okay, where consumers are. So if the goods are being produced, it must be distributed to the ultimate customers. And one more thing, see, many goods are produced during time. Okay, during the process of production, many new goods are being produced, and each time the goods quality is also changed, and the goods users is also getting changed. So if you are not having any information or any proper knowledge about the good, then it may be possible that you won't be knowing that particular good is existing or not. So the proper knowledge, proper advertisement also goods is also required. So that also comes under the commerce. So these all things are done under the commerce. Now we'll see what are the roles of commerce. So, role of commerce, or you can say function of commerce. So we'll see first one, hindrance of person. It means commerce helps in, commerce help in removing of hindrance of person. So I have written help in removing. So after that, whatever hindrance will become, that all hindrances are removed by the commerce. So we'll first discuss about the hindrance of person. See, the goods are produced with a group, whatever goods, consumer goods or capital goods which are being produced. Okay, here we are talking about the consumer goods. So goods and services which are produced by a group of persons, named as producers. So those are called as producers. Okay, and these producers produce goods and services for a group of persons called consumers. Okay. So there is no direct link between producer to the consumer and consumer to the producer. So how does that? How goods and services are sold to from producers to consumers? Now here comes trade. Okay, the trade between these two people, or the person who is doing the trade, is known as trader, is the person who creates the link between the producers and consumers. So on behalf of producers, traders sell this product to the consumers, or on behalf of the consumers, money collector, being a money collector here, he is collecting the money and giving to the producers. So all thing is done by the person who is coming here as in between, name as trader. He is creating a link between the producers and consumers. So link that has been removed, or the hindrance which is being removed by the commerce. Okay, now we will move to the another hindrance, that is hindrance of place. So commerce help in removing hindrance of place. That is second. See, I told you, suppose this is a country, and in a very small part, at one place, if you see, goods are being produced, and thousands and lakhs of customers are living here and there in the different part of that country. Now, goods are being produced, here it is being distributed to the different places by the help of transportation and different means of transportation, by the railways, by the aeroplane, by airways, by the waterways. So at different places these goods are being transported. Okay, so by the help of transportation these goods are distributed to each and every interior part of the country, and consumers are able to consume that product. So that hindrance is also removed by the commerce. Now next point, third, helps in removing the hindrance of time. Now how this time is affecting the users of goods and services? See, thousands of goods are there, and among thousands of goods, it may be possible that all goods may not be possible that consume at the same time only when it is produced, or it may take time for the consumption. So suppose the wheat and the rice which are being produced may not be consumed at the same time only. So it is produced in one day or in a week. So it will be consumed all the rice and all the wheats will be consumed in a week only. So it is not possible. So what happens? That time gap is there. Few things are being produced in a month of May, and which is used in in the month of December. So it may be possible. So some goods are used for a longer period of time. So how to preserve that goods? How to keep that goods? So for here, that comes hindrance. That hindrance is removed by the warehouses. Okay, warehousing is done, and on the basis of that goods are kept in a stock form or kept in a stock as a safe place. In the warehouses as a safe place, which keeps the goods with them or keep them safe. When the time comes, they take out the stock from there and they distribute among the customers. So this is how the hindrance of time is also removed by the commerce. Now the third one, hindrance of exchange. Fourth one, helps in removing the hindrance of exchange. So how it is done? The goods and services are produced by the manufacturer and sold to the consumers. So if these goods are being produced, goods and services whatever we are producing and we are selling to the consumers, then how we are going to get the money? Okay, so we get the money by bank, we get the money by cash. So it is a local area we will be getting any cash. But the people, those who are living in the different parts of the country, or where they are very far, and we have sent our goods to those people, how you are going to being a producer, how you are going to get the money. So here comes your banking system. Okay, here bank work as a giving and receiving, taking and receiving and all. The whatever money or whatever the financial transactions has to be performed, that is completed by the bank. Now, banking system help you to give the money and to make the exchange process very easy. So if you are living in a certain part of the country, or that is very far from the place where you have ordered the product, you can go and deposit your money into the producer's account. So it is very easy. So by the check, by the bank draft, by the other means of method, you can transfer the money to the producer's account. So you know that how you can do. So if you are not able to provide the cash to the producers. So apart from this, banking services also help the producers for the providing them a credit loan, or for providing them the different financial help during the course of production. Right? So if they are finding any shortage in the process of production, then what happens? They can go to bank and they can ask for the financial help from the bank, and they can complete their work. So this is what banking services, which helps in removing the hindrance of exchange, and that too exchange the exchange medium is also provided by the commerce section. Understood? Now the fifth one, hindrance of risk. Help in hindrance of risk. So in this hindrance of risk is what? Let's see. Producers perform different activities from the process of production to the distribution of goods, or till it does not reaches to the ultimate customer. They have got thousands of risks. Okay, and what type of risk is there? It may be sometime by the time of storage process, it becomes goods get destroyed, or maybe in the process of transportation by the transit purpose. At that time, the goods may be stolen, or the accident of the vehicle is there, so the all goods become that damages. Okay, so that happens, or it may be somewhere it has been stolen, fire is there, flood is there, natural calamities are there, many things are there, by which your goods get damaged. So here insurance facilities are there, which provides the compensation to the producer's product. Okay, means here is the you say insurance companies come as a supporter to the producers, so that they bear their all losses by compensating them. So if you have taken your insurance for your product, so whenever you are having loss, they are going to compensate you. But it should be a legal loss. It should not be like that your products are getting old, so you made it loss. Okay. When legal purpose are there, or by the legal method it is been lost, then that all loss is beared by the insurance company that compensate you. How they compensate you? The businessman, they ask businessman, don't worry, you do the business, you do your business, we are here, if you will have any loss, we are going to compensate you. But for that, you must take insurance. Okay, without taking insurance, you cannot ask for the loss. Suppose, for a simple example, you take your bike or car. Whenever you take your bike and car, you get it insured. Why? Why it is so? Because you know, if sometime or anyhow it has been stolen, or in an accident it gets damaged, you will be compensated by the insurance company, because you won't be having that much money to again you put there and you will get it rebuilt again. So that is why this insurance company, the hindrance of risk is removed by the commerce section. Okay, now last one, hindrance of knowledge. Now, helps in removing the hindrance of knowledge. What is that? See, I told you, see this, when goods are being produced, every time innovation is done. Okay, with a new technique or new method, they try to invent new goods which could be better in the users. So, thousands of goods are being produced. It may be possible that you may be having few knowledge about the only few products. Okay, you may be having knowledge about the only few products, but it may be also possible that thousands of goods are there which you are unaware, for which you are unaware. Okay, so what happens if it is there? It is like that. Then how you are going to know that these products are available in the market or not? So for the consumers' information, another thing is that advertisement society is there, or advertisement are being done by this advertisement wing is there by the commerce section, which gives the information of the different products and their users and their other things, that how you can use that product and how you cannot use. Okay, cautions, each and everything are done by the advertisement section, and that help you to get the knowledge of new products. Okay, suppose if I say, till now in the market, till now microprocessors are there, and till now you are having 1 to 10th generation, or latest is 11th generation processor. So you come to know by the advertisement that 11th generation is there, and if suppose today only it if Microsoft launches a 12th generation, how you are going to know? Is there anybody is going to know that you will whatever product will be launching there, then you will be able to get the information here? No, that is the advertisement done by those companies, or the advertisement section is there which advertise about the information about the product. Okay, they give you the proper knowledge of the product, how you are going to use it. So this is all for today. We will meet up in the next class. Till then, thank you.